Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My apologies for being late. I was trying to do something very important that will become relevant later. You know, the next time I start streaming, yes. It's gonna be something super epic, guys. You're gonna love it. Alright now. Yes, first off, shout out to Wild Leon. He's the guy that made the thing that I'm going to add soon. Yeah, if you don't know, it's plush Indamati. It's marketable plush Indamati, yes. Oh, yes. Fly me to the moon so I can kick its bleeping butt. In other words, bleep the moon. Actually, I better not sing that song. The moon is my home. The moon did nothing wrong. Yeah. That's why we cannot allow villains like the Skull Kid or, Piccolo to destroy the moon. Well, I mean, I guess Piccolo technically isn't a villain. Well, he was at the time, yeah. Fly me to the moon so I can fly among the stars. Welcome to Tales of Arise. Tales of Arise. This is, not a this has nothing to do with Zestiria or Braziria. I mean, it's good that it has nothing to do with Zestiria, but bad that it has nothing to do with Braziria. Actually, you know what? Never mind. It's better that way. Yes, I'm indeed streaming Tales of Rise. Hopefully we get to the spaceship today and the internet decides to cooperate with me. And, you know, not crash. Hopefully the internet doesn't crash this time. Like it did last time. Alright now, where are we?
This place is rather gloomy.
We're right in the middle of the volcano.
I'll see what I can do.
We're in the middle of a volcanic panic. My god, the waterfall's on fire! Yeah, we gotta do a little Fire Emblem Fates joke. You know, Fire Emblem Fates gets a lot of flack for its writing and its characters, but look here, listen. Horin, it's not that bad, guys. In fact, it's absolutely 100% amazing. Alright, everybody's stats are restored. Let's go. Well, oh no, this looks like a boss arena. I sure hope a boss doesn't show up out of nowhere. Like, say, some sort of lava monster or something. Like a Chiroof. Or a like Chirfu. Oh no, it really is Chirfu. Chirfu, if you don't know, it's a big giant lava monster. Yeah, it's like a lava titan. It's like the lava titan from Hercules.
What the hell is that thing? Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Yeah, it's a Chiroof. Look, it's got a big skull for a head.
Where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
Maybe it's...
We can figure that out.
We need to take this thing down. Let's mow it down.
It's going to cause chaos.
I hear every door you open and I know just where you're going. You're going down again. My ruler's locked and loaded with my ulterior motive. Oh wow, it's an Efreet. Holy shit, this is an Efreet?
Let me know if you need
Oh dang. What? I can't even hit it because it's not on the field.
Focus. On your toes, everyone.
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me?
Oh, you're telling me you have to run away?
To ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus
Wait, you're telling me I can't flee?
before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogle?
Summoning minions.
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
But how am I supposed to beat this guy? Seems like I can't really hit him.
Got it. I'll leave it to you.
Healing storm.
Seems like he's got so much HP.
You dying? Freeze Lancer.
Oh, get up, get up, get up. You're telling me I can't flee. Maybe I'm supposed to damage these things? I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna hit them from behind because they got big vulnerable spots back there. Alright, now, hey little Nate, what's up? You're just in the middle of a boss fight against a giant lava monster. Yeah, it's not a volcano without a giant lava monster, you know? Watch out for the big fist. Watch out for the big flaming fist of injustice. You know, maybe a law would be helpful. Alright, Law, get in there. It's shooting a giant bolt. It's shooting a giant beam of fire at me. I'm sorry, of pure lava. Yes, this is. Yeah, unlike the elements of pollution, the negative elements of nature, which are the destructive side of the natural forces, are quite powerful. Yeah, it's sort of like the elements of pollution, but you know, it's like if Captain Planet became a bad guy. Yes. If that makes any sense. Oh, get out of there, there's a lava beam coming at me. Alright, now. We have not hit the boss yet. Come on, big strike, go! Yes, we'll use the fire attack on the fire enemy. That'll defeat it. Companions, are you having some trouble with that? Alright, impact cross. There we go. Take that. Now, can I actually hit this guy?
Here come more. We'll just have to keep fighting.
Oh, is this gonna be just enemy waves?
You'll soon see about that.
Is this fight just gonna be me fighting enemy waves? I mean, I'm okay with that. Oh, shooting fireballs. Ow, 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 I'm getting pelted with fire. That's some red hot action, guys. Red hot, get it? Because it's fire. Come on, get up, Alvin! Come on, you have to get up, dude! Come on, get up and do better than that.
You're really, really strong, Alvin.
Of course I'm really, really strong. I'm like in my 60s. Oh wow, that dropped a bunch of lava rocks.
Impressive as always.
And here I hoped I was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
Wait, what are you guys going on about? Alright, lava monster, send out your next waves. Whoa, that's a giant fireball. Ow, 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 ow. Windmill, are you okay? I'm sure she'll be okay. She just took a little bit of damage. She'll be okay. She just took a little bit of damage. Thank you for the hug. Oh no, he's sending out. Uh-oh, that's a big wave of fire. Oh no. Come on, Alvin, get up, get up, get up!
They're all coming after me.
Come on, you gotta do better than that.
I'm not scared.
Don't let the fire monsters push you around. Oh, get out of the way. It's shooting a giant fireball. I'm not shooting multiple fireballs. Multiple fireballs in my face. Get out of here. Ow, I'm getting pelted with fire. Come on, get up, Alvin. I know you can do better than that. Come on. Oh, get out of there. Oh, watch out for the big fire fist. I'm getting healed. That's good. Glad we got healing. Oh, watch out for the fire. Come on, get up, Alvin. Get on fire. Watch out for the fire. Ow, I'm getting tossed around. Alright, broken score. Now let's break it. Alright, lightning tiger blade. There we go. Get wrecked. Alright, you giant lava monster, you want to fight for real now? Oh, chinning out a giant fist. Ouch.
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat.
You gonna send another wave at us?
Whatever you do, just please stay safe. What would I do without? I owe you, Shion. Healing is what my arts do best.
You can't run away.
I'll handle it.
All mine can do is cause havoc.
Oh, here we go.
That's enough.
Oh, okay. I guess Alvin's gonna take this thing down. Alright, use the fire sword to kill it. Yeah, use the fire sword and the fire monster. Wow, we got a trophy just for doing that. Thank you for rewarding me for doing the absolute bare minimum. I love being rewarded for doing the absolute bare minimum. It's how I coast in life, guys.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
Oh
It
boy.
felt like it had a different aura than others.
Man, wasn't it so cool that Alphen one-shot that thing
It
like
wasn't
what?
like the one
Like
that
he was
made
one
me
slash
sick
man or
seizure.
something?
Its elemental
One
astral energy variance was
slash!
out of this world.
Yes.
It was like fighting a lord.
And he
I
did,
guess
and he
it's
did
safe
it
to
all
assume that
without
came out of the
without
wedge.
taking a sword
Must
out
have
of the
played some
sheath.
part in helping harvest
Yes.
astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit.
Because the sword's so
vessel?
OP that it does
It's
that it'll
plausible,
never come out of
given
the
the
sheath
location.
unless
Or
it's for
maybe
something
part of a
super
new
duper
force
duper
dispatched to regain
serious.
control of Dana.
Like
If we assume that
like something
monster was one
like
of the
something
four
beyond
winds of
Planet
light,
Buster
we
level.
must have prevented something from taking place here.
Then again, given
I'd like to think so,
JRPG
knowing
gods
how
and
much
what they're
grief it gave
capable
us.
of, we could be facing
Get
something
that out of the way.
beyond
We can keep
Planet
moving
Buster
forward
level.
now. Let's go.
Like we could be facing, it's gonna destroy the entire galaxy, gonna destroy the entire galaxy and the universe or something. And only our silly band of, and only a band of plucky JRPG heroes can stop it. Hey, we got a secret key. What does that do? Hey, wait a minute. Wait, I know what that's for. That's for that one door we couldn't open before.
This cool be useful.
Cool, I got some granite fragments. Thank you for rewarding me for, you know, doing the bare minimum. I hear every door you open and I know just where you're going. You're failing again and again. My ruler's locked and loaded with my ulterior motive. Think you can make it to the weekend. Better get out while you still can. Better get out while you still can. Every day, I remember the trauma of what they did to me. Yes, that's facts, guys. That is 100% facts. Sonic, the edgy hedgehog. He's the edgiest
Hey,
of all
is
the
that over
hedgehogs. Hello, Mr. Merchant Man. Do you have some cool armor I can buy? Alright, you got all the sapphire stuff. We already got that. Don't need any of that. Alright, can we craft accessories? Oh, revival ring, that sounds pretty good. Penetration resist. Reduces physical damage by 20%. Reduces elemental damage. Lucky Bangle, item drop rate up. That boost upon enemy defeat, that sounds pretty good. Restore 1 CP after defeating every enemy. Sure, I could do with this. Oh, wow. Sure, why not? There we go. Alright, now let's craft a heal bangle. I guess we can't craft any more of those. I would like to craft one of these. We need somebody to have that who has arts, though. Let's see, elemental attack, that's pretty good. Increase aggro. Say, I know who needs that. See, maybe that'd be good for... What does this even do? Alright, can we afford some cool weapons? Got that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need those. We can make Tyrant Fists. As well. I don't have a Paralysis Stinger. Hey man, I'm missing the Ice Stone. Wait, if I unequipped it... Wait, if I unequipped this current item... If I unequip this current item, I can make that. There we go. I apologize for all that. Max AG, that's pretty good. Boost spread, that's a good water art. Faster AG recovery, yes, I wouldn't want that. I don't see why I wouldn't want that.
I'd like to check their wares, if you don't mind.
Don't worry, we'll check their wares in a minute. Hold on while I equip this. Hold on while I equip the new stuff. That boost on enemy defeat will be really nice. Let's redo. Give you a revive. Actually, you know what? Give you the protect ring. Give you the resist ring. There we go, there we go. Right now, where's the spaceship at? Hey, look, a spaceship! It's kind of overgrown now. Looks like we may need to repair it or something, maybe. Well, no time like the present.
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
Yes, Alvin, can we repair this? Do you know anybody who can repair
No,
this?
but I have seen this starship before.
But we've seen the starship before, of course. He now remembers. You forgot about it because of amnesia. You know, it's an RPG, of course the main character has amnesia.
This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Amnesia has been a popular trope in JRPGs for a really, really long time. I remember back in the PS2 era, every RPG had to have a character with amnesia.
And it's no worse for wear.
It makes such a convenient, it makes such a serious, convenient plot device, or I mean, serious medical condition.
I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
What, it works after all this time? Of course it does.
The past meets the present.
Of course it works after all this time. It's been, what, here for 300 years and it still works? Of course it does. Hot
Yeah.
armor.
But you've got us now, Alvin.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people,
Yes,
too.
and now we're going to go to Renan and
Law's
bring
right.
and stop
Rinwell
Captain
too.
Pollution and his
You're one
team
of
of
us
cronies
now.
once and for all.
No more carrying the weight
We know
of
that
history on
Gruntilda
your
and
shoulders.
Ganondorf are with them.
You're a part
We
of
just
this
took down
world.
Audrey too.
Right.
Well, not during
Thanks,
the
you
last
guys.
episode, the episode before that. You know, the last episode where where my internet crashed. Oh, whoops, is the volume too high? Sorry about that.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
Alright, now we better repair it.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
Now we,
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave. We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
alright.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets.
Alright, does that mean we're not, this is a point of no return?
Alphen.
Oh no, I walked into a point of no return. Don't worry, of course we're gonna go there with zero regrets. I have no regrets about anything. No regrets, let's go. Oh, hey, look, a convenient campsite that just happens to be over here.
It's funny, isn't it?
Thank you for the pats.
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the.
All right, what's gonna happen when we get to the Renin homeworld?
I'm sure Zephyr.
I guess it's gonna be a civilization that's completely destroyed due to some sort of unknown cause.
The order of things that have preceded
Perhaps
us.
ancient technology has turned out to be actually evil
I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
and destroy the environment.
Yeah, you maybe, but
You know, this is a Tales of game, so you know it's gonna be one of, so you know the tropes that are gonna happen.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering.
Although surprisingly, we've seen ancient technology being evil very little in this game.
This is no picnic for me either.
remember,
And quite a big step up from Tales of Symphonia and Tales of Zilla,
homeworld, leave Dana
both of which I played. I should really play Symphonia and
Right.
Zilla again. I will play Zilla 2 one day.
To leaving us alone?
And I gotta play Symphonia 2. Yeah, Symphonia 2 is like Pokemon, but Tales of Symphonia.
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
If their civilization isn't destroyed, that is.
But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Yeah, that wedge that had very alien architecture, which sure won't become a plot point later on.
Right.
Like that red woman we saw.
Woman is somewhere on Lenegis.
You know, the black-eyed red woman that floated around like a spoopy thing. It's probably an unseelie fae.
Then Shion can finally get rid of her.
Or maybe something even worse. And what if it is like an unseelie fae?
Shion?
Ugh. We gotta be careful, those guys are dangerous.
Yeah.
Resting under the stars.
Where? Shion?
Peony, where did she go off to? She wandered off on her own. We know the curse is getting worse for her. Her party disbanded. Oh no, my party disbanded. That's not good.
Where'd Shion go? How could she just...
Oh, she's just right there. We literally took 2 steps and found her. Hey, Shioni, what are you doing with the starship?
Shion. Shion!
Oh no, the curse is getting worse for her.
It's your thorns? But why?
The maiden's power is too much for her to handle.
You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Yeah, can you use them to suppress the thorns? Why do you have the thorns in the first place? Yoni, what are you doing?
Stay out of my way.
Yoni, what are you doing? Was this your plan all along?
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
Yoni, what the heck are you doing? Surely it would benefit us all more if you cooperated with us, so we could travel as a team.
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
You're gonna shoot your closest friend on this journey?
Then go ahead and shoot me!
Come on, Shioni, take the shot. Don't do it. Use your friend. Your, boyfriend. Yes, he's a boy and use your friend, right? I expect there's a storm. Oh no. Oh no, didn't knock out your power, did it? Yeah, there was a storm a couple nights ago, so I couldn't really stream then. I apologize. I will get back to My World My Way next week.
Do you remember?
Actually, what even is tomorrow? Is it Hellblade? Pretty sure it's Hellblade. Nope, not yet. Oh.
That wasn't the
Yeah,
first
there's been so many storms recently that it's flooded.
The first time was when I was only a
Luckily,
child.
the flood hasn't reached me though, but it's hit a lot of people.
I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
Wait, she's immortal? What?
I believe you, Shion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My
Your thorns? Wait, what? Are we getting more bombs?
But at the same time, not. They're part of me.
Fiona, what are you not telling us about your thorns?
I have no idea why. But my thorns will never let me die.
What? Is she the girl that Alphen was with originally?
You can't die before your death?
Is that why she's the maiden?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death.
What? Her thorns are gonna kill her.
I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't
Oh no, she had a red vision! I know what those are. Those are from Ys 8.
I believe it's all just a bad dream.
Does that mean an evolution cult will try to destroy this world too? Yeah,
No, it's not.
yeah, we're just, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, but
well. Yeah, with their magic god tree or whatever.
you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die.
Oh no, this is heavy.
If I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
Good. Oh no, your power got knocked out? Oof.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans.
Fly me to the moon so I can bleep its bleeping bleep. Another bleep. Bleep the bleep.
Fighting to keep on living.
Bleep a bleep.
You have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
He doesn't want to die. That's understandable. My phone is at 100, so I'm okay, okay. I see you're on your phone now.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to
Yeah, I
save
remember when I was playing Odin Spear and the power got knocked out, and I'm really worried about that now.
Pointless,
Why?
because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence.
Dang, it's gonna consume all of existence!
Only a suspicion at first. But ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before.
What is this darkness that wants to swallow everything in existence?
It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time.
Oh no. Touch lore, yeah.
But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis. When the wedge
Oh
fell.
no.
Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens...
When it happens, the thorns will go berserk and consume all of existence. Dang, it's so powerful it can consume all of existence. That's not good.
And that's why you wanted to leave.
We need to find some way to stop that.
You planned.
Wait, stopping it means Shioni dies?
Sacrifice yourself to stop
Oh,
the
well, I don't want that. Shioni is one of the best characters in this game.
Too much. It's way too much.
Shioni, did you know about this all along?
I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this.
Now you have people close to you. Especially Alphen, who you love. Or,
I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Oh, what?
Alphen?
Alphen! Alphen, doesn't that hurt?
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Oh, that's so nice. Alphen doesn't even care he's getting zapped.
I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. We'll fight until the end.
Shonen protagonist speech.
Isn't that what you said to me before?
Shonen protagonist speech. Now kiss. Or, I mean,
Should mean that it'll be the end of everything else too.
Shion.
you know, become like our niece and Lilise. Just become one with the thorns, and then you can live together. Then you can live together with Shioni forever. It doesn't matter if all existence is consumed.
Do it alone.
As long as you're with the one you love.
No. You
Oh
won't.
no, that's a terrible lesson, Master.
As well.
Nah.
Count me in as well.
Oh no.
I want to be a force for good, not hate.
Oh, Rima wants to use her powers for good night 8.
I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys.
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years
Wait,
ago.
what?
Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns.
Does that mean whatever dark powers out there that put the thorns on her
Make our way to Lenegis
is out there
and uncover
somewhere?
the truth of what's unfolding here.
And it wants it to consume all of existence?
Find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's
Whatever
certain
entity of darkness has done this to Shioni,
nature of the sovereign is
we're gonna make it pay. We are gonna bring these guys to justice. Easier said than done, but you know.
Had once.
A real superhero never gives up.
Let it happen again.
Just because your opponent is super duper strong doesn't mean you give up immediately, no.
No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
Alright, Shioni, will you go with us now?
You guys. You're all so
You're all so stubborn, I love all of you. Oh, now, this is a good song. It's cool to fight the DMCA. It's cool to fight the DMCA.
Thank you.
It's cool to fight the DMCA. It's cool to fight the DMCA. DMCA, DMCA, DMCA.
I just
It's cool to fight the DMCA. It's cool to fight the DMCA. It's cool to fight the DMCA.
more than anything else.
DMCA. It's cool to fight the DMCA. It's cool to fight the DMCA.
So let's go.
Yes, I know that Bamco definitely loves the copyright claim everything. Including things from Tales of Symphonia. I mean, like, why? That game is like ancient, man. Then again, technically they are selling it on the Steam store. So if you want to play Tales of Symphonia, you can play it on Steam. You know, if you really want to. I myself have the PS3 version. And yes, I can stream the PS3 version if you want. Even though I already did. Oh boy, do we... Alright, we gotta talk to all our companions to advance the story. Alright, Lord Bob. Alright, Shion. Oh, you don't have a quest. Alright, Law, let's talk to you.
Did you know?
Did I know? No, about Shioni, no, I did not.
Yeah.
I had amnesia, which is a convenient plot device, serious medical condition that all shonen protagonists have.
But I never could have imagined.
Particularly in an RPG.
It's like a complete.
You're not an RPG hero if you don't have amnesia.
See it.
Yeah.
You and me both. I mean, I knew.
It makes me feel like it makes me feel like an RPG hero should have actual amnesia.
You?
Instead of having it be a plot device one day.
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for
Ah,
me.
shit, but it'd probably end up being a plot device like that one movie.
At least you figured it out in time, though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her. No matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolf.
Oh, no lone wolfing it. Alright.
You're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
I think he would pat you on the back.
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we?
Yes, all life is ephemeral when you're 300 years old, you see.
I'll probably end up worrying again at some
Which
point.
reminds me, I need to play Fire Emblem Awakening.
That okay?
I also kind of want to play Fire Emblem Fates because apparently that's the quote-unquote bad Fire Emblem. But I'm told it has amazing characters and well-written story.
Can't sleep.
Was it as Corrin, the best dragon rider
Everything
ever?
we just heard? How could I?
Was it as Corrin and Camilla?
Shion's had
And
to deal
Camilla's
with so
the
much
number
on her
one
own.
dragon rider ever.
Even when we were all laughing
Just
and
ask her husband,
celebrating,
Corrin.
she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good.
Oh, so she was willing to sacrifice herself for the greater good?
She didn't think she could
Oh,
say
that's so
anything to
nice.
us about it.
But we have to travel as a team and bring the villains to justice and help Shioni overcome her
How
thorns,
could I
yes.
call her a friend?
Before they
and yet
consume
be so
apparently all of
completely blind to
existence.
Everything she was going through.
I'm sure.
We already seen how powerful that crazy thorn curse is.
You
We had to fight it as a boss after all.
Yeah, I do. If she
You know,
didn't think
back
of
when
us as friends,
the Water Lord took her prisoner and
you were a good friend.
yeah,
to
she
her
kind of
before.
fell into despair and the thorns kind of came out and tried to attack us.
I really hope so.
Yeah, imagine that, but much bigger on like a universal scale.
We were all alone in our own
Yeah,
way.
it'll apparently consume
But over
everything
time,
in
We've all
existence.
found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shion's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
Well, that's so very nice of you. Especially given your storyline. My memory's broken, the truth goes unspoken, I've even forgotten my name. I don't know the reason or what is the season. I'm standing here holding my blade. A desolate place without any trace. It's only the cold wind I feel. It's me that I spite as I stand up and fight. The only thing I know for real is I am the ultimate life form.
I believe.
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some
Yeah,
sort of
I'm not the
great
ultimate life form, by the way,
looking
now. I can't even solo my own universe.
It's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world.
Yes, there are beings much stronger than I am.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in?
Tell me, where do her thorns fit in?
I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside?
Oh, you mean the
Don't
voice of the
you?
planet? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, we got the voice of the planet started talking to us and we got taken to the sacred realm where Ganondorf was.
Well, that's what we all thought.
Ganondorf tried to seal us in the sacred realm, but we got away.
Vast concentrations of astral energy
Turns out
become
he's in
sentient.
league with
Let's return to when we found
Captain
Shion in the
Pollution.
Legion. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying?
Oh no.
But why would they
The
want
thorns
to
are
destroy the
sentient, of
entire
course.
As for that, I really
The
cannot.
thorns
say
are
for
sentient
certain.
and they have an
Its goals
appetite
still
for
remain a mystery.
destruction. Of
It may
course.
be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Can you blame me?
Riddle me this, riddle me
One
that.
realizes that the world they once
Who's
thought to
afraid
be
of the big
true is
black
but a
bat?
mere facade. They can't help but seek the truth.
They
Especially
see
when
me
that deception is
trolling,
led to
they
others getting
hating,
hurt.
patrolling, they try to catch me red
I
and
imagine
dirty.
the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
Very well. Moving up, rolling around at the speed of sound. I saved the best girl for last, cause she's the...
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Of course I did, you saw me do it. I took it deliberately.
Compared to
Yes,
what
I'm
Shion
becoming
did,
quite a masochist, really.
Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain,
I used to be able not to feel
Shion
pain,
wants
but
to
now I
have to
find
see you
pain,
get hurt
pain
by
very
the thorns, you know?
pleasurable. I find that pain is like necno machines
Shion
for
doesn't
me.
know how lucky she
It
is to
hardens
have
in
you
response to
around, you know?
physical trauma.
Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Wow, no.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye.
Well, that's because I couldn't
She
feel
really
pain at the
needed
time. You remember that, don't
That's
you?
what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
Ow.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
Of course, it's not
You
right.
can say that again.
That's why we
It
need
may
to
be
save
normal
her.
for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to
Oh,
live
okay,
in.
sorry. You're definitely proving you're the best girl.
It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
And Alphen being in love with Chione, of course. Oh, that's so nice of you. That's so nice of you, Kisara. Thank you very much. That's why you're the #1 waifu. Every day I'm shuffling. Hey, Shione. What are you gonna say? Yes, I put big silly butterfly wings on all the grills. Because I thought it made them better.
Hey, you doing all right?
My memory's broken, the truth goes unspoken, I've even forgotten my name.
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about
Wait, you worried? Oh, definitely not.
You're not
This is
the
why
only-
Shione didn't want to be close to anybody throughout the game, and was like, I'm not doing this because I'm a good guy or anything. I'm doing this because it benefits me.
Do you remember
Baka.
the first time you said I was your friend?
Yeah, it's also why she was so tsundere to Alphen, yes.
When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
At least she wasn't a violent tsundere, yes.
That's okay.
Except for that time where, you know, we had to fight the Thorns as a boss.
I was different back then. The Danans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadime, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me.
Oh, she discovered the power of friendship.
Until that moment, I'd
With the
only
power
seen
of
it as a
friendship, we
means
can
to an
defeat
end.
Captain Pollution and his team of
So I could use
cronies.
the blazing sword.
Yeah, our first target is to bring down Gruntilda. Yes, friendship.
After that day,
Friendship, the truly the most OP power in all of shonen protagonists. Powers, yes.
It didn't matter that we were Renin.
But
You cared
will
about
save
us as
us
you did
all.
any other people.
friendship will save us all, yes.
Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that.
Oh. Kick her off the... No, we're not gonna kick her off the
I didn't
cliff.
wanna
Why would we
die
do
at
that?
all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant
No.
I would all die in my place.
So good game though, yep. I'm only joking about the whole power friendship thing.
I realized.
It actually makes sense for Shioni not to have any close friends or their Curse of the Thorns, since she would hurt everybody that,
Saying how I felt,
you know, would get close to her.
hearing what you all had to say.
By the way, how are you? I'm doing okay.
Understood that.
And how are all of you?
Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who.
But some people might not think of it. I think it should be pretty obvious if you went this far into the game.
So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water.
I'm just doing.
I don't know how
I am doing well, just waiting for my order Digimon Survive. Oh yeah, I should probably order. I should order that soon. I also want to get Digimon Survive soon. Not even a big Tactics fan to be honest, but I don't know, Digimon Survive, it just seems like it's Fire Emblem with Digimon, right?
But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
It's gonna be super cool. I, of course, am a big fan of Digimon Cyber Sleuth and Digimon Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory.
Remember what we learned back in
Yeah, pretty much, I guess. Yeah, pretty much.
No wall so high that we can't break it.
I remember I saw a little bit of a Kami play it.
I think you may be right about that.
All members who we have left have returned to the party. I'm glad we had that bonding moment with Shioni.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
Alright, now let's head to the Renin homeworld, I'm sure. What are the chances that we're gonna go to Renin and it's gonna be like completely destroyed and be like in a post-apocalyptic world because they messed with things that they didn't understand? Like, I don't know, they messed around with spirits, or they turned spirits into fossil fuels, or they had X-Beers and it destroyed their civilization. Or, you know, the incident where Alphen and the classmate kind of failed in their experiment and it kind of blew up, and it kind of turned most of their planet into Mercury. Yeah, thus leading to this whole war. You know, we know that the crown contest is big bunches of bullshit. That's our friends through Twitch playing. I just have a Napoleon Dynamite GIF that's as lucky. Oh no. I wish I had emotes. I'm currently using some of the Twitch Better TV emotes. But you can get too if you really want to.
Better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that. You're going to jinx us.
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
Yes, does it have a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought.
Alright, can we get name the ship ourselves?
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall Knights.
Wait, what? Rimbo?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the sky.
Oh, that's a good name. Yes, we should call it Owl, yes. Since this game really loves cute little owls. That when you find them, they give you cute accessories to play with, like these butterfly wings. I like the butterfly wings, are super duper pretty. They're super duper cute, like all of you guys. You're all super duper cute.
We have two goals. First,
This already has nice fan service. Yeah, that is a DLC outfit. I dressed her up in a bikini. I thought it's funny to have. Yeah, I dressed her up in a bikini.
All right, then let's go.
I dressed her up in a bikini because she looks super hot in it. Or, I mean, it's the most practical for fighting, you know? You see, the bikini, when enemies hit her skin, instead of actually hitting her, it actually gives her skin stone skin, yes. Which means enemies' attacks don't hit her quite as hard, yes. That's how bikini armor is explained in my lore. I think anybody can see the future. Wait, what? No, I can't see the future. It's just that I can't really see the future. If Renan is a homeworld that's completely destroyed by whatever apocalypse happens,
Believe what?
then yeah, it's just typical tales of writing.
The whole of existence crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
Oh wow, yes, it does look like a painting.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing
We
how
live
small
on
you
a
are
little
puts
marvel.
everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
Well, small out here, but not for us.
How much longer until we reach Lenegus?
How much longer do we got to go to the planet?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Alright, I guess.
Yeah. The starship may end
Is
up-
there like a dispenser that dispenses gels for gold?
Think you'll be all right with the controls?
Yes, I would like to buy some miracle gels, please.
You mean the ones set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Your party disbanded again. Oh no.
Everything okay, Shion? You seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest for life. It suits you.
Oh, that's so nice. I'm glad they found a zest for. I'm glad she only found a zest for life.
Alvin, listen to this. So Law and I were just talking, and
Hey, shut
Oh,
up!
is she
What's
on Rimble are in love?
only that
I'm just saying that.
flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship too.
Hey, I never said I was scared.
Oh yeah, you definitely never said that. You never said it outright.
A little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can. That's all.
It's a starship, dummy. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't think there's anything strange about it.
Well, maybe you're the
Yeah, the starship looks a little like something out of Star Trek.
Guys,
Looks a bit like a Romulan battleship.
it got me to Dana in one piece, remember?
Maybe the Renans are actually Romulans. Yes.
Alvin, it must be
That would certainly explain why most of them are oppressive lords that feel the need to conquer other people.
How you hitched a ride in one of these things before.
Actually, it's been so long since I watched Star Trek, I don't know if that's quite true or not. Dang. I was always a fan of Star Trek The Next Generation, to be honest. That I feel is the best one. I mean, Picard is definitely a classic.
No, I was merely thinking how it had been 7 years, that's all.
You mean since you became a lord and left Lenegus? I guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality as any other. Tell me though, you too have a history with Lenegus. A traumatic one, no less. This trip will probably mean facing up to some difficult emotions.
Oh, your power's back on, that's good.
Doesn't that frighten you?
Awesome.
Well, it is a place where I took the lives of countless people. I'd be lying if I said...
Well, now we gotta have more party bonding moments while we're on the starship, I guess.
The past is what it is. There's no changing that. But the future's what we make it.
I see.
Dohalim?
Forgive me. I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address. Come back and speak.
I'm just glad we're not going to the moon again. Remember when we went to the moon in Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door? Yeah, it's so nice to be back home, but the evil space Illuminati built a base on the moon.
We'll be going to Lenegus soon.
Right now,
This must feel like a homecoming of
this
sorts.
must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh?
What was life on Lenegus like back then? You know, before you came to Dana.
Let's just say I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life, for as long as I can remember. They called it treatment, but in truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
You mean... They...
Oh no, they experimented on her, of course they did.
That's right.
Just like Elfin.
Them was a riddle to solve.
And that's probably how she got turned into the maiden.
Figure out what triggered my
You know, it's
thorns and
science.
change the form they took.
Of course, we all know all about science from Space Funeral 3.
One test after another.
Whenever villains do something, whenever a mad scientist does something, it's because science.
One of them touched my skin.
It doesn't have to make sense. It's just science.
Reeling from the pain, like I was a something. Some existence, huh? A blight on any I touched. Helplessly complete.
Build an army of angry robots. It's because science.
Then they did.
Build a robot controlling a tank. Because
The
science.
becoming apocalypse. Is it any wonder?
Have a giant snake with robot arms and robot legs as a mascot.
Their soul
You know, because
was
science.
my best friend.
In fact, that literally was science.
But with the knowledge that one day I'd be swallowed up by oblivion. And that's when it hit me. If I was going to die, then it should mean something.
Oh no.
If I have to sacrifice myself to save the
No.
world, so be it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you relive that.
No, it's fine. I'm in a much better place
Oh,
now.
I'm glad Shioni is in a much better place.
Destiny to die so
I
that
wish I could be in a much better place too.
the other way around.
You know?
Shouldn't we be the ones dying to save
Fly me to the moon,
Are you crazy?
so I can bleep
Why
its
would you
bleeping
sacrifice
bleep.
your life for-
Bleep it bleep.
Exactly
Bleep bleep bleep.
Why should you have to give up your life just because you drew the short straw in the destiny stakes?
There's no such thing as destiny, only edge.
It's that
We know that from Velvet Crow.
justify slavery, as if some of us were just
Velvet Crow, the best Tales of protagonist.
This struggle was never about saving only ourselves. But that doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives to save everyone else's either. If we're doing this to protect people, if we're doing this to save the world from destruction,
Oh boy, we upgraded from saving our people from oppression from saving the world from destruction.
World free of sacrifice.
You know the typical JRPG plot.
Long, isn't
We
it?
go from, oh no, the enemy nation is oppressing our people and we need to rise up and take them down.
we're going to win.
And then it goes to, me and the boys have to go out and kill, Cthulhu or whatever.
Now I see it. The true nature of our struggle.
Yes, maybe it's a mad dragon god, maybe it's something like, maybe it's Safer Sephiroth, maybe it's a giant floating head.
Do you think we can pull it off?
Or whatever it is.
Bet we could.
Maybe it literally is Cthulhu.
It's the only hope we have of things ever changing.
Yeah.
I mean, Earthbound made the final boss literally Cthulhu.
Future, without aiming for the stars. We can do this. Together.
Oh, it's a... Everything's not awesome, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. We can build it if we work together. Wait, what is this? Random device that does nothing. Like my soul. Hey, Kisara, what are you doing here?
You okay?
Hello, Kisara, how's it going?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea.
Oh yeah, you get seasick very easily.
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside.
That's a stasis chamber. You can put somebody in there and they will live there for years and years.
Illnesses.
Oh, you
Wait,
don't
it's a
say.
healing pod? Wait, what?
Definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there.
Oh good, we got a portable inn with us. That's free.
Alphen? Was it something?
Oh what? It's not coin operated, is it?
I was just thinking back
Insert 500 gold to be able to use a recovery pod.
with the ceremony and losing control.
Yeah, this says Amazon, yes.
Naori,
It turns out Amazon took over everything in the space race in the
So you
future.
got in this thing straight after
Yeah.
escaping?
They even went to war with Elon Musk and his forces
300 years?
after they tried to do the same thing.
sounds crazy. I know.
And they've been at war for over 9,000
Don't
years.
even ask me why I stayed asleep all that time.
That's definitely quite some lie-in, all right. But still, whether you meant to or not, I sure am glad that it's this.
To be fair, no matter who wins, everybody loses, to be honest.
What do you mean?
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not only that, but Alphen, can you recall back to what it
Alright,
is
now,
that
let's invade the alien homeworld,
when we left Menancia?
so we can fight the
About
aliens.
the dream of coexistence?
Wait, we're not literally fighting aliens, are we? I mean, strictly speaking, we are fighting aliens throughout the game, because the Renans basically are aliens. They just look very, similar to us.
I was well aware that what I was
I'm sure
doing
that's on a plot point that'll come up later, though.
I also felt really compelled to fulfill my my brother's wishes.
But whatever those black-eyed children were, yeah, that's probably the real threat, yes. We have to defeat them. And whoever is the mastermind behind the black-eyed children. That's probably Captain Pollution.
My dream is
You know, the black-eyed children look a little similar to Lumina Knight.
to be free.
Yeah, then again, the red dress does look very similar.
It's that. And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful to you.
Well, we're not out of this forest just yet. You should probably save your thanks. At least, until we've dealt with
Of course, we were just talking about that.
I know. But whatever we find when we get down there, I'm through looking the other way.
Kisara.
I'm glad you're in a safer place
Probably
too.
getting a little ahead of myself, huh?
Dun 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 dun. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Rolling around. Hello there, hello there, hello there, Mr. D. Can you get me to the plate? Can you get me to the place that I need to go?
About ready. We'll soon be making preparations to land.
All right, now.
Before we
Finally, what's the Renin homework gonna be like?
we get down there.
If it's not a post-apocalyptic wasteland, it's definitely not a Tales of game, by the way.
First thing about Lenegis.
I'd like to hear more too. It's been centuries since
Maybe they have highly technologically advanced cities, but the rest of the world is dead because they use spirits as fossil fuels.
First and foremost,
Yes.
Lenegis was the
By the way,
base
please
in
don't,
charge
please,
of
I hope
crime.
by the way, please don't develop Spyrix, it's very, very bad for us fairies.
Complete with its own independent society. Its social structure is based on a strict hierarchy. Put simply, the strength of an individual's astral arts carries great weight.
Well, we got very strong astral arts, we can kick a lot of butt.
You mean? But astral arts are innate, right? So people's positions are fixed at birth.
They're fixing
They can
power.
have the right training, and there are admittedly other factors at play. But yes, that's basically the gist. As a result, family lines that churn out lords and their contenders wield disproportionate influence, and those lineages are treated as nobility.
Oh no, not nobility, we don't like them.
Only weak astral arts are effectively an underclass, denied the right to descend to Dana even if they wanted to.
Oh no.
Still, even the lowest rung on the Renin ladder is considered superior to being a Danon. Keep that in mind down there.
Thanks for the warning. As a lord, Dohalim must have been pretty high up in the pecking order, right? What about you,
Well,
Shane?
I'm the maiden, so probably higher.
Come on, you've seen her skill with astral arts. You really need to ask?
Fair point.
On arts alone, you're right. I'd have been sitting pretty. But you're forgetting my thorns. They weren't exactly an invitation to high
Oh no, she's a highly sheltered princess. Oh no.
No, it's fine. It's refreshing.
That's
to
why
feel
she has so much trouble communicating human emotions. Of course.
Jeez, give backhanded compliments much?
Wait a second. Are you?
Oh no, she's hitting on him.
Lost blushing.
I am not!
Of course, separating people into castes based on something arbitrary like arts is discrimination at its worst.
Oh yes, of course. Classism, yes.
Simplistic criteria could ever be a measure of someone's worth.
So this red woman, are we expecting to find her on Lenegis?
We're gonna find her, we're gonna beat her, and then we're gonna win.
Lenegis is too deeply involved in all this to discard the possibility. Chances are she's also connected to the Renis Alma being stolen from us in Pelegion.
If the Renis Alma is being used to exploit Dana, we need to take it back at all costs.
Alright, now we need to take it down.
Red Woman's got a lot to answer for. Just as well I've got a ton of questions.
We already know from the cutscene that there's multiple red women, so
Be a little bumpy.
we're gonna have to fight multiple of them.
If there are clues,
They're probably gonna be like level 99 or something really silly like that. But we're gonna beat them in like level 1 or something. I'm just glad there's no leveling down in this game. I'm just glad if Alphen dies that you don't die. I mean, what sort of game would have the game end if the protagonist dies? Talk about really silly. It sounds like one of those things that exist for lore reasons, you know? Alright, now. Alright, what are we seeing with our eyes?
There's no one here. I wasn't expecting a welcome mat.
Technologically advanced. But is their world a post-apocalyptic wasteland?
Won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
Do you think anyone realizes that we're here?
I don't know, probably.
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed. Don't let your guard
Oh
down.
no, the bad guys are gonna try to get us.
I really hope we don't have to fight anybody while we're here.
Don't jinx it, that means we're gonna have to definitely fight somebody.
So now what? We've come all this way on a hunch that this red woman is here, right? And if we're lucky, the Renis Alma too. Any idea where we should start looking?
Yes, any idea where should we start looking? I thought we were here because they dropped a big wedge on us and tried to suck the life force out of the planet. And we're trying to stop that, right?
That seems as good a place as any for us to start.
The Forbidden Zone?
Forbidden? What are they hiding?
Oh no, it's the Forbidden City of China.
I don't know. Hence my desire
Oh, wait.
to find out.
I don't think they do that anymore.
We just so happen to have a sovereign in our midst.
Oh well, that's... Oh no. It's a no-go zone.
Changing the shape of a huge structure such as Lennox.
It's probably super radiated with radiation. Of course, that means that Captain Pollution was there.
Precisely.
It's a lot like Time's Beach, guys. That's why it's forbidden.
Ceremony 3 centuries ago. Whatever the ceremony's purpose, if preparations are underway for it to be held once more, then the Renis Alma might be in the same place as last time, possibly together with the Red Woman.
Alright, now let's roll.
Hiding something of that worth in the residential quarters would only court trouble. In which case...
It's in the nobility, of course.
There's a reason we should be looking somewhere normally out of bounds. Is that it?
Indeed.
I know where I know what's in the Forbidden Zone. Obviously, it's Exodia, the Forbidden One.
Since I was made a sovereign.
Yeah, after the events of Baten Kaidos, Exodia got banished to the Forbidden Zone and Renin.
There's only one way to find
Of course.
If there's
Dang,
any
we're gonna have to
chance
fight
we
Exodia
we
again.
give it a shot.
Oh, I know his name is Mount Percio, but
Who
look,
knows?
dear, look,
We
listen.
might even find a
It's
clue to
basically
search for.
Exodia.
All right.
I mean, five monster cards that are in 5 pieces that are ghost rare that everybody wants to fight over, and get into nationwide fist fights over rare trading cards
Wall lies a city full of Renins. The capital city where Shion
because they want to resell them or something silly like that.
on the other side.
All right, let's open the door. Surely we're gonna be welcomed nice and warmly around here. Why is she wearing a bikini? Oh yeah, that's a DLC costume. I got that and I put it on her because I thought it looked really, really nice. Yeah, I went ahead and got a bunch of DLC for the game just because I wanted to play around with some costumes. I also got the SOA I also got the Sword Art Online costumes, which is what Alphen is wearing right now. That's why he's dressed as Kirito. Wow, this place looks like it's seen better days. It looks like it's a post-apocalyptic city where a major disaster happens. Who knew? Wow, that is such an unexpected twist. You know, this place does remind me a lot of Olympus from Tales of Zilla.
What in the world?
This being Renin territory, I was prepared for a lot of things to look different. But this...
She looked nice,
This is a bit more than I
in what kind of way?
The very foundation
You know,
of the
sexy,
city has
yes.
shifted. What could have caused this?
Yeah, what could have caused this?
When Lennox changed shape,
That's why I also have Dolim in that suit, because he looks super duper dapper in it.
Maybe
Almost as dapper as Count Black, but sadly he does not have a monocle or a top hat
Where people live.
and a cape.
These are their homes, right?
Now, Count Black, he's a really dapper
The
villain.
citizens themselves didn't have much say in the matter.
I know technically Dolim is not a villain, but look here, look listen, he used to be a Renin Lord, and we had to get into a boss fight with him because he overloaded on PTSD. Hello there, who are you?
Avakir.
You look like you're straight out of a... You look a little like Saray.
But why are you here? Shouldn't you be down on Dana participating in the crown contest? And these people...
So you haven't heard what happened on Dana?
Oh no, they don't know.
Heard what?
Someone you know?
Oh no, what are we doing?
An old
Any
friend.
combat? Not yet.
Dohalim,
Well, we did some combat earlier in the episode where we fought a giant lava monster. It was really cool.
What happened here?
And then Alphen was like, damn. And it was like it cut him on deep on the edge of the fire sword.
without warning, and now
It was really, really cool.
we're all
Sadly,
waiting
right
for
now,
someone
we're
to tell us
mostly
how
doing story right now.
far.
Avakir, listen to me. We're looking for the Forbidden Zone. Do you have any idea where we
Yes, tell me about the Forbidden Zone.
What business could you possibly have there?
Trust me. The less you know, the better.
You're just the same as ever. I wish I could help, but what with the changed topography, I can barely locate my own
What,
home.
your topography has changed? What the heck is going on here?
Very well. It looks like we'll have to find the way there ourselves.
It sounds like some sort of disaster happened here.
No.
I see. Well, nothing much has changed with her. If anything, she's probably...
Oh, is married?
I can well imagine.
Oh, is it his mother, his wife?
Why did you
Who
come
is it?
back? You know it can only result in pain for you both.
Oh no.
I've no doubt of that.
By the way, thank you for stopping
You
by.
really are the same as ever. Fine, I understand. Just don't say I didn't warn you. And take care of yourself, okay?
Alright, now let's roll. Every day we're shuffling along. Every day we're rolling along. Well, we're gonna get lore on you, Mr. Red-haired Lord guy. Alright, tell me, what is going on?
So who's Faria?
Law?
It's okay, you can ask questions.
If what Avakir said is true, it would seem the people of Lenegis are being kept in the dark about what's happening down on
Oh
Dana.
no, it's almost like they have a reason to keep everybody in the dark for some
Here
reason.
in their own world. Despite the fact that it's actually here that the wedge originally came from.
We need more information. Let's talk to the citizens, see what we can find out.
While we're at it, we can ask them about the Red Woman, too.
Alright, let's split up and look, gang, let's split up and look for clues.
Let's leave the
Clues,
talk to the
clues,
Shion.
clues,
We can't
clues.
have a bunch of Danans poking their noses around.
Good idea. I think that's for the best.
I shall assist.
You sure?
Being a lord on Lenegis has its advantages.
Right. Then we'll leave it.
But
to you.
how convenient for you to be a lord. Alright, now. Taking a little bit of time loading.
That should probably keep our heads down.
What if people freak out?
I shall explain it away by saying I'm leading you.
What are we, dogs?
Wow, everything looks very beautiful, but it looks a little devastated. Looks a little worse for wear. Why do you suppose they were keeping people in the dark about what's happening on Dana? Oh, right, probably because they were carrying out all sorts of horrible acts of cruelty and oppression upon the people. Maybe these guys will care slightly about that? I don't think they do, though. Alright, let's talk to some citizens, I guess. Tell me what I need to know.
Is everything okay? You look a little lost.
Hmm? Oh, yes. I can't seem to find my way home, is all. I was just about to make my umpteenth attempt at a new route.
Why are all you guys lost and don't know where your homes are?
Real pain, huh?
Don't you guys live here?
I suppose the Sovereign knows best.
Who?
I daren't stay here too long.
Oh, right, the
though.
Sovereign.
A lower caste can only linger around these parts for so long before I outstay my welcome. I was hoping to avoid it, but maybe I'll have to go that way after all.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
You mean you know another way round?
Lord Dohalim Ilkaris! But how? Last I heard, you were in Dana competing in the crown contest.
The crown contest is no more.
Strange, isn't it? If you know another route, we'd be grateful if you could tell us.
But of course. Please forgive me. There's a wall that sprung up ahead of here,
with what looks to be an entrance in it. I thought maybe it was a passageway between the different quarters, but I've no way of knowing for
Alright,
sure.
I'll check it. I'll check that place out. Let's go.
Investigating, at least.
Alright, now let's go.
I shall
Sorry, I'm
go
being
and assess
impatient,
the
aren't I?
situation.
Sorry.
Meantime, wait for me here. If it looks
Ooh,
safe,
sorry. I apologize.
A lord troubling himself for someone of my lowly status?
our
Oh, that's
modern
probably...
life is of little
That here Lord
consequence.
guy is probably the only person who's definitely not going to be like that.
Oh, why yes, my lord.
You can tell who the good guy lords in the, you can tell who the good guy lords are, even in the bad guys' army, by how they treat the citizens. And how, you know, they don't want to immediately massacre everybody. You know, basically anybody who's not a mustache twirler.
Your lordship. Oh, what a great honor it is to finally meet you. I descended to Dana during the last crown contest also. Alas, when the contender I was backing failed to clinch the title, I returned. I witnessed the deaths of so many slaves.
Oh no, they don't really care.
Indeed.
Is he V-posing? Oh no.
Sorry to interrupt.
Not
but
V-posing.
I'm looking for a woman dressed all in red. Have you seen anyone?
He's
with that?
V-posing to assert dominance, yes. It's part of the Ginyu Force pose.
No, I can't say I remember anyone like that. I imagine she was...
Yes, it appears the people in Renan are very big fans of the Ginyu Force.
Dana, during the crown contest.
Yes.
You didn't see anyone like that hanging around the Lord you were
They even built their own team of 5 evil bad guys to oppress people in the name of Frieza.
Why do you want to find her?
Oh dang, does that mean Frieza is also involved in
Never
this?
mind. Forget I asked.
Of course he is.
Sorry to take up your time.
Yep, we're gonna have to take Alphen and his crew to fight Frieza. Wish us luck. I mean, Frieza's only one of the most powerful Dragon Ball Z villains ever that completely outclasses most JRPG heroes by quite a mile. I'm sure it'll be fine, though. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Who cares if a few trees are dying? Hello there, sir. Hello there, sir or ma'am. Hello there, sir.
Oh, dear me. What an
You also look like Lex Luthor,
become.
if he was dressed like Saray.
Look at the state of our city. Even the
It really reminds me that I need to play Tales of Zestiria.
Whatever
I really don't want to because that game sucks.
You really have.
That's one of the worst Tales of games. This one, however, is a good Tales of game.
did I have? Alas, there was no warning.
Tales of Berseria is also a good Tales of game.
Highness must have deemed
The only bad thing about Tales of Berseria is that it's linked to
no
Zestiria.
choice but to grin and bear it. But do my eyes deceive me? Could I really be standing in the presence of his lordship, Dohalim of the House Ilkaris?
Alright, now.
I believed he was on Dana.
Yes, I am here. I am here to
I
do stuff.
do not deceive you. It is I, one and the same. I have returned to fulfill a special duty, the details of which I cannot divulge.
Bertler's my
Your
fave, yeah.
lordship wishes. First,
I really
this
like Riku.
Now this unexpected visit. The Sovereign's plans are inscrutable indeed. The Ilkaris house has produced a great many lords over the centuries. I shall be praying for your victory in the latest crown contest.
Alright, now let's roll.
Your good wishes do me
Of
an
course, in this lore, we recruited one of the Ginyu Force members and defeated the other 4.
Canvass the city for information. What do you think?
No one has the faintest idea what's happened to this city.
Yeah, all the lords are aligned with different elements. I'm sure that won't become relevant later when we have to fight the final boss, though.
That info would easily find its way
Yeah,
out
since
to
there are
you.
6 elements in this
It's always
game,
been like that.
Not to this extent.
there's
Indicate that
there's
something
super
is afoot
radiation,
that lends
deforestation,
control.
Given everything that's happened to the
smog,
the people here
toxic,
seem weirdly okay
hate,
with it
and
all.
One guy even
darkness.
said Zoogle would stop listening to him. If that's true, these people are in big
Yeah,
trouble.
darkness is the worst of the
Everything
elements
that
of
happens here must be
evil.
to the Sovereign's will. It's the way people have been conditioned. Their belief runs deep.
It's also the dark element that rules all the dark elements of pollution,
It's all part of the
thus
Sovereign's plan.
making Captain Pollution.
Sovereign's plan. There is one thing
Thus making Captain Pollution in his dark,
Just who
and his
is this
dark, and his
person
even
ruling
darker,
over
more
Rena?
eldritch form,
The
Hexus.
Sovereign, of course. He rules from Rena while presiding over both Rena and
Middle doing his dirty work? Isn't Rena at least the same size as Dana? That's a pretty big dominion for one person to rule over. I would have thought ruling Lenegis alone would be difficult enough.
The points you make are valid, though I confess I'd never given it much thought before. Here, the Sovereign's total authority is as natural as night turning to day.
Of course, but the Sovereign is no more.
I know nothing of the nature of how Rena...
We already killed the Sovereign. He was the Lord. He was the Lord of Water.
Shion, have you ever been...
Yeah, he was kind of a bad guy. We had a cool epic sword fight with
Have
him.
you met or crossed paths
It was
with
honestly kind of badass to be honest.
made a visit to the home?
And Alphen like stuck him in the heart with a big fire sword.
I haven't.
Neither have I. In which case, I would imagine that... But no, surely not. Can it really be that no citizen of Lenegis has ever been there?
Hold up, what are you getting at, Dohalim?
Assuming what I believe to be correct, it's possible that no one on Lenegis has ever laid eyes on the actual Renan homeworld itself. No one but the...
Wait, what?
But what about trade and communication?
What the heck are you talking about, Mr. Doing? What?
Not if the Sovereign is imposing his will on Lenegis single-handedly. It could be a one-way street.
What?
But I thought you said that the Sovereign's all the way over on Rena. If that's the case, can he really rule directly over Lenegis from so far
But
away?
aren't we the Sovereign? Question
What
mark?
would happen to the city? Like
What's
now?
going on? Who is this
I
Sovereign?
to wonder what the nature of this sovereign even is.
Oh no.
Alphen said
It's
he was
gotta be the
forced into
big bad
world,
evil
right?
guy who's behind the
Just before
red,
ceremony.
behind the black-eyed children.
Sovereign is also the title given to the almighty Renan ruler. So which one is it?
Whoever wins the crown contest inherits the throne from his or her predecessor, before becoming ruler over all of...
But we
Renan
know
and
that's
Lenegis.
bullshit.
Thereafter,
Because it was all just to harvest the life force of the other planet.
it would appear that the current ruler has gone silent. As for how Volron factors into all this, at this point, I no longer know what to
Yeah,
believe.
what was his deal? He had the power to Sovereign
I
too.
became the Sovereign here on Lenegis. No, not just became, I was forced to. Me, a Danon. 300 years later, we cross paths with Volron, who also bears the Sovereign's crest. That's not the only thing we have in common. We both became Sovereign without winning the crown contest.
In other words, the crown
Do you think
contest is
Volron
complete
made
bullshit.
For the same reason? Because of that ceremony?
What's going on?
I
What's
can't
going
say
on?
for sure.
How are we? What's going on with it?
Sounds like it.
I'm sure it'll become. I'm sure it won't become relevant later in the
To
game
exist at any one time.
as we go deeper
When his
into.
job it is to rule,
As we go deeper down this
never
rabbit
for
hole of
ceremonial purposes.
complete
We
nonsense.
never did see Volron's body back in Ganatheros. Is a new ceremony?
But now I'm wondering, how does Frieza, Gruntilda, Ganondorf, and Captain Pollution factor in all this?
Wait a second. You don't think Volron and the Red Woman are working together, do you? The ceremony.
What is their
can't go
involvement with
forward
Red
without
Moon?
Arenas Alma, the same one that the Red Woman stole.
There's something else the ceremony needs. A maiden. And unless there's another one out there aside from me...
Questions, questions, and yet more questions. Ones that it seems will remain unanswered, until we can establish the Sovereign's identity.
Alright, now let's roll.
If the Forbidden Zone really is off limits to everyone but the Sovereign, that seems as good a place as any to start. For the sake of liberating Dana, too.
Then it's decided. That's where we need to
Alright,
go.
let's roll to the Forbidden Zone.
Citizens mentioned
We're
that
gonna fight Exodia.
that might lead to another section of the
It turns out
ceremony.
Exodia is the true main antagonist of the game.
Let's go find it.
Yeah, you thought it was Captain Pollution, but no. Every day I'm shuffling along. Is there any items hidden around here? Say, what's this? Yeah, I got some fruit in a box. Hey, we should have a picnic. That reminds me, I really need to play Omori. I would like to play Omori one day. Jump like a kangaroo. Uh-oh, are we gonna be stopping along the way?
With nobody left to run the show, I mean, there's sovereigns up on the Renan homeworld, and all their lord.
But Dohalim was a lord.
Alright, now tell me.
Only current acting lords have power. Renan society is quite strict about such
Oh, no,
matters.
they are. Oh, no.
Even if the other lords were still around, I doubt they'd be able to do much about the situation.
And I doubt they'd very much want to do anything about the situation, since the other four lords were kind of really bad people. Yeah, very terrible oppressors, really.
I wonder what they'd think if they were here to see Lenegus now.
Like, they were making everybody their slaves, they were turning people into mercury.
Balsif, Cannabelt, Almadria, and Vol.
They, formed a cult and were sending people off to their death to harvest astral energy. They were stealing the light to the sun itself in order to harvest the energy of light.
Now that I think of it, aside from Dohalim, we know next to nothing about the other lords.
Well, I suppose we know nothing about them. Yeah, they were pretty one-note villains. We don't know anything about them. Not that we really cared all that much.
Well, yeah, why would
I mean, yeah, he's right. Law's right. We don't really care about them.
To us Danans, they were just enemies we needed to overthrow. Nothing
Oh
more.
no, the game is speaking directly to the player. Oh no.
I know. But seeing Renans in their own city, going about the...
It feels strange to imagine the lords living here too, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about that.
If you're that curious about them, why not try inquiring with some of the locals? Every lord in their household has their share of supporters here on land. And luckily for us, the people here are unaware of the events on Dana, which means they should be more inclined to talk.
But why are they being kept unaware of what's happening on Dana? Do I really need to do this quest? Do I really need to do this? I don't care about the other lords. I just want to go. I don't care about that. Let's go. Alright, now, where are the bad guys at?
This area doesn't look as badly damaged as that other district we went through.
Indeed. The effects of Lenegis' transformation appear to be less pronounced here. Or, viewed another way, this area was simply luckier.
This area was simply... Hello there, Mr. Guards. I'm not doing anything suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Alright, where are they? Alright, where's the bad guys? That is very evil. What do you mean?
What is
What do you mean what's very evil?
Crown contest itself.
I mean, technically speaking, they were... all four of them were villains.
In which case, the current sovereign of Rena...
All four of them were villains, and they're dead, so...
Yeah, that makes sense.
So...
I know, I know it's very important for lore reasons.
The former lord of Cislodia, if memory serves.
So then this Han freaked whatchamacallem, he's the current ruler of Rena?
The last I heard, yes. Though, admittedly, I haven't actually seen him since the end of the previous contest.
Oh no, you think he might be dead or something? Maybe the black-eyed children killed him. And are controlling things like the evil puppet masters they are. For the dark power of Captain Pollution.
Goes for the sovereign that came before him.
Yes, with the elements of darkness, he has powered up his pollution. He has powered up his polluting powers. And has become Hexus, evil overlord of all pollution.
When you live here, it's as if you're conditioned not to notice all these strange quirks and discrepancies. The question is then, by whom? And to what end?
A new Renis Alma is supposedly created to coincide with every crown contest, meaning each victor is awarded their very own. In other words, if that's true, there should be as many of the things out there as there have been.
But why did the red women take it from us though?
It didn't look like.
And also, didn't they have another one of those little orbs with them
If even the victor's speeches have been part of some great
that we were
deception,
collecting
then
throughout
where
most of
are
the first act of the game?
Quite frankly, I'm not even sure what to believe.
You know, as we killed all the lords.
You and me both.
Oh well, we didn't kill Mr. Red-haired guy.
Neither of us even knew that such a thing as a Dark Master Core existed, remember?
With any luck, the Forbidden Zone might give us some answers.
No use standing around here chatting about it then. Let's get a move on.
Alright, let's enter the Bone Zone. Yeah, as it turns out, the Forbidden Zone is actually just the Bone Zone. Halt, you do not have authorization to go this way.
Doe?
Faria.
Varia? Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was...
But
Why are you here? Wait. Don't tell me you've given up on the crown contest and come crawling back home from Dana all
No, we haven't given up on it. I can't divulge that information, though.
Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as Lord, you still...
Wait, what? You killed somebody to get the
I'm
position?
here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation, I only ask that you wait until I'm finished.
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out. Even after 7 years and living on that Danon rock, you haven't changed one
What are you
bit.
talking about? He's changed a lot, yes.
But let me tell you, I haven't changed either. Not a day's gone by the past 7 years that I haven't hated you.
Damn. You succumb to the powers of darkness.
Peace, then so be it.
Dohalim, what the hell are you saying?
First, I have business to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek, I will grant you it. But you must wait. My sins are legion. Let me finish what I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you peace.
Well, this is some deep lore.
Sure, that's it. Run away like always. You don't even have the courage to die. No wonder you leave it to someone else. You're just a coward!
Dang, people really don't like him very much. Oh no, the black-eyed children! Oh no! No. Oh no. Yep, that was definitely an unseelie Fae. I knew it, the black-eyed children are here.
I apologize that you had to witness that.
Wait, did you really kill somebody to get the position of Lord, Mr. D?
Is it true? What she said about you killing someone?
Each of us have our pasts. I am no exception.
It turns out I was kind of a bad guy before I became a good guy.
Before, back in Menancia, you mentioned having taken a friend's life over the throne. Is that what she meant?
Yes.
The mistakes I made there were not my first, and may not be my last. I will say no more.
I don't want to explain these things to you.
You said.
Because it'll kind of paint me in a bad light, yeah.
She has more right to my life than anyone.
But you can't just...
Whatever happens, I have sworn to put an end to the crown contest, and to ensure continued coexistence in Menancia. I have no intention of expiring before I do so. There are far too many questions I still seek answers to.
Yeah, he's kind of right. I want those answers too.
You have just as much reason to kill me as she does.
Dohalim!
Forgive me. Some things are best left unsaid.
Oh well, I guess he's not gonna lord us on his past or anything. I mean, why would he? He has no reason to do that. Right now, where are we trying to head? Alright, rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Wait, what? Is that the side quest or the main quest? I don't know. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Oh boy, what's over here? I hear every door you open and I know just where you're going. You're failing again and again. Civilian Perk Zone. This is where all the civilians are. Hey, wait a minute. Alright, now, I found the story, yes. It appears I found the story. Or is black-eyed children going to attack us in the middle of this area?
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Yeah. It must be some sort of rest and leisure area for the locals.
Looks like it.
You think? Man, these Renan sure know how to live it up, don't they?
Yes, so I suppose I do.
something the matter, Doe?
Yes, I care not for this.
Before I went down to Dana, my friends and I, we used to gather at this very spot and play music together.
Wait, you played music? Oh, that's where you saw that one person die.
Faria and Tarnigan. That was a lifetime ago now.
Tarnigan. He was the one that Faria mentioned, right?
He was once my dearest, closest friend. As well as Faria's betrothed.
Oh no, that's not good. You killed her lover. No wonder she wants vengeance on you, dude.
Despite Faria's lower class upbringing, she possesses a tremendous talent for music. Entranced by her playing, I helped her overcome her sense of inferiority and introduced her to Tarnigan and Avakir.
And then they fell in love and then you killed them.
It was a time of great joy. 4 people bound only by their love of music, with no care for social standing. Only the next song, the next melody.
What was it that led you to kill them? Oh, it's the flashback. This is what gave him PTSD and when he tried to kill us.
Based on mutual respect and a society where everyone is a prisoner to their social class. You really are different, Dohalim.
No.
I suppose it's natural you would see it as strange.
I would have, once. Now, I think the idea of breaking away from society's constraints and choosing your friends based solely on affection is something beautiful that's worth
Oh,
cherishing.
Sione's so nice. I love her a lot.
Besides, it was that way of looking at the world that laid the foundations for coexistence in Menancia.
Something like that, but not really.
Your praise does me too great an honor. I was merely following the wishes of my own heart.
Yeah, I was doing it merely to benefit myself, yes.
It only lasted until the crown contest began. After that, Tarnigan and I became fierce competitors for the position of Lord. Tarnigan had fallen for Faria. By becoming Lord, he aimed to wrest her from her humble origins and raise her to the highest echelons of society.
Oh no, and then what happens?
But fate was not so benevolent.
What happens?
What happened?
Tell me.
Tarnigan was no match for me in combat. On a level playing field, he wouldn't have stood a chance. But he was desperate and low on options, and he couldn't stand the thought of defeat.
You mean he resorted to dirty tactics to try to win, right? But then why does Faria think... Wait. Don't tell me she doesn't know.
Oh, she doesn't know.
How could I tell her? Combined with the trauma of losing her beloved, and by her friend's hand, no less. She would have been devastated.
So instead you let her go on hating you, so she could use that hate as a crutch for her grief?
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is exactly the same. Unable to face the loss of my friend and the burden of my duty. Instead, I decried my fate and looked away from what I'd done.
And that's what gave you the PS.
For what happened after?
That's why you attacked us when you already
know.
With that Earth Orb.
But if you hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't be what it is now. The Danans there would still be suffering under Renan oppression like before.
I mean, we don't know if this other guy was actually going to be a good guy or not.
Shion's right. What other lord would have treated me as you did? Anyone else and I would have been dead long
Are we
ago.
sure about that now?
You've saved so many people, Dohalim. You saved me. It's thanks to you that I'm here today.
Oh. Oh, come on. Fall in love, fall in love, fall in love. Kiss, 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 kiss. Please, 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 please.
On your own shoulders is too much for anyone to bear.
Yep, I'm gonna ship it. I'm gonna ship all the characters together, yep.
Frank as always. But I shall do my best to heed your advice.
Oh, Shione. This is so nice. I love it a lot.
Do you think he'll be alright?
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I think so. He's got Kisara.
It's important to have someone like that.
Yeah, Kisara will hold him in her arms and help
I
him
didn't realize
overcome
how
his
difficult it is
weaknesses.
just to be there for someone.
Maybe. And then they'll fall in love, and then they'll kiss, and then they'll
Sometimes just knowing someone's on
do
your
stuff
side can be enough.
that adults do.
And he knows, Shion.
And what?
I promise he does.
Alright, never mind.
I hope you're right.
Baiting, 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 baiting. Remember, guys, don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. Somebody's watching us from afar. Oh no, somebody's watching me!
Yeah?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
It goes both ways.
Hello there, are you a merchant?
Me keep going.
Hello there, are you a merchant? I would like to buy some...
Maybe.
I would like to buy some weapon. I would like to buy some stuff from you. Oh, what? We got diamonds, mail! Damn, diamond is super duper powerful in this universe. I mean, of course I want it. I am one piece. Sadly, my funds are gonna cry. There's our CP. We can buy heavy treats, but I don't have enough money. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, can we make some weapons? Oh no, we don't have the thing. We don't have the things to make the things. I'm assuming we're going to have to find those when we battle some monsters that are out on the field. Right.
I see a medic and supply officer over there. If they know you're with me.
Hello, Mr. Medic.
Like
Cook before resting? Sure, why not? Elemental attack, defense. We got porridge. Well, sure, I might as well make the cheese fondue, why not? Sure, Shioni, you can make the cheese fondue.
I think it turned out pretty decent, but what do you all think?
Alright.
You okay, Shion?
What's wrong? Do you not like the cheese?
Yeah, I'm used to seeing you more excited about.
You're not feeling
Oh no, was the cheese fondue not very
Oh,
good?
Fine. It's nothing like that. It's just...
The cheese fondue was so good I have no words for it.
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
I suppose it lies in being able to decide exactly how much cheese you want. There's also
Oh, no.
something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out. It's fun.
That's fine and all, but I wish the plate-to-mouth time was shorter.
I think I understand. You don't like having to put in so much effort into eating something, do you?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Actually, now that I think about it, you're a way less fussy eater than you look, Shion.
Wait, what do you
In
think?
my book, there's no one right way to eat a meal. Tuck in, take your time, be dainty, or devour it.
Devour,
As long as
devour.
you enjoy the food, that's what counts.
There's no need to stand on ceremony while we're out camping in the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, don't mind.
Alright now. What did she just do?
I've never seen someone dump that much cheese on a meal.
Oh no, she dumped all the cheese on it. Oh no. Cheese is very nice. Liquefied hot cheese is very, very nice, yes. Cheese fondue is excellent. Alright, now, what is this place over here? Is this the Forbidden Zone? Is this where we're gonna encounter Exodia? Exodia, obliterate.
Damn it, Lenegis soldiers.
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Hello, Mr. Soldiers. Can we... Oh, wait, we aren't gonna talk to them? We're just gonna attack them out of nowhere?
Well, so much for them now.
I mean, we're just gonna attack them? I mean, we attacked them first. Technically, they didn't do anything wrong. We attacked them.
No.
We're the bad guys here.
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one.
Ow, ow, I'm planning sucked into the void.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Alright, now go for the big strike, go! Here we go, finally, some combat! Alright, impact cross, there we go! Yeah, these guys seem pretty tough. Luckily, if I hit with a big combo, I should be able to move big strikes. Let's do it! Impact cross again! Oh, this dude has a big shield in front of him. And Law isn't fully charged up again. I'll just hit him from behind, yes. Truly, I am an honorable warrior for going for the backstabs. Lightning Tire Blade, there we go. Kaboom, get cleaned up. I mean, we attacked them.
The soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Wait, what? They were different?
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked.
What are you talking about? We attacked them!
Not the least bit phased by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more.
What? Why did they just attack us as enemies?
Lennigus hasn't been high on threats. A few
What the heck is going on here? I guess the soldiers were bad guys even though we attacked them first?
Glazed over eyes reminded me of the
Perhaps they were under the control of the black-eyed children, of course. The black-eyed children took away their wheels and made them into feral super soldiers.
like that here.
As part of their evil experiments in their umbrella lab.
Someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of.
Yes, sir, effectively mind controlling them.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron.
Oh no, what if this is like... This is sort of like a reverse situation of the Abbey. Instead of them brainwashing Seraphim to fight for them, these black-eyed children that are clearly that are clearly Threeville are brainwashing these soldiers into and possessing them to fight us. Or something, maybe. Actually, we didn't really see any of them. I'm sure it's something like that now. It must be, right? Oil and grime, toxic sludge, diesel clouds and noxious muck. Slime beneath me, slime up above. Oh boy, those are some radioactive wolves. Holy shit, they're force wolves. You're telling me these wolves know how to use Jedi powers? Oh no, we gotta be careful. Oh no. Alright, now big strike, go! Divine Phoenix Cyclone! There we go, clean all those crubs up, yeah.
I know fine
Get
weapon
shreked.
material when I see it.
Get shreked, you wolves, your Jedi powers will not help you here. Oh no, that is a giant mantis! Oh no, this mantis also is a Jedi!
Dispose of the
Oh no. It seems significantly tougher too than the other enemies. Oh. Alright, get out of there. Watch out for the giant swinging mantis blades that are coming at ya. Oh, well, watch out, watch out, watch out. Come on, we can take him down. It's just a giant mantis. How tough could it be? I mean, realistically, how tough could it be? How tough could I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. I'm in danger, I'm in danger. Whoops, watch out, watch out, watch out. Come on, come on, come on. Mash, mash, mash. I'm mashing buttons, guys! Oh no, it's charging around! That's not good. Alright, Alright, I gotta be ready. Oh, get out there! Oh, watch out. Elfinus took 0 damage from this boss so far, from this enemy so far. Oh, get out there, get out there! Oh, watch out! Watch out! Come on. Oh, get out there, get out there! Oh boy, big strike, go! Yeah, flaming swing! Burn! Burn in hell! Burn in hell, bad guy!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Oh, cool, we got some mantid claws. Yeah, we just slew that giant mantis and took its claws from it. Awesome.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Alright, Law, get in there. Get in there and break his barrier. Uh-oh, we got those... Don't worry, we can take this soldier down. Dragon Swarm, go! Alright, that... One enemy down. We just got a few more to go. And these force wolves are not gonna stop us. Take that, get that. Wow, we teleported all over the place. Just because I have Jedi powers, I think I might get this game. I highly recommend this game a lot, yeah. It's super awesome. And so are you. This game is super awesome and so are you. Yeah, you should definitely get this game. Get this game right now. Oh cool, we got a grape gel from all that. Cool. Alright, who wants to fight me next? I'll take it all on. Oh wait, we got a shortcake recipe? Alright. Alright, we can finally make strawberry shortcake. You know, just like Just like that, just like a Hallmark cartoon. Oh, what? Holy crap, dude, what the heck is that? That is an alien. Oh, yeah. The power of the Force has caused sporadic mutations in all the bad guys. Of course. Who knew the Disney... I knew the Disney trilogy would be the bad end of Star Wars. Just kidding, of course. I'm actually very neutral on that. Oh, no.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Yes, they want to attack us all on sight. Alright, we have to get through this giant mantis that's in our way. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out! Alright, now, Dragon Swarm right to the face. Alright, get out there, get out there, get out there. Alright, get out there, get out there. Roll, 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 roll. I'm on a roll. Uh-oh, get out of there, get out of there. Watch out for the giant scythe blade. After all, praying mantises are very good at being able to use those scythe blades. Oh, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Whoops. Almost got nicked by that. Oh, watch out. Scythe blade. Oh, watch out. Oh, we got hit there. That's okay. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Charging all over the place. Alright, over limit time. Over limit, let's go. Burn. Alright, now, let's go. Lightning Tiger Blade to the face. Kaboom, get him out of here. Eat my Lightning Tiger Blade, Should I say a big giant swear word for the purest of edge? Oh boy, look at these guys.
Go no further.
Force Duster, huh? Alright, now let's take down these marksmen. Alright, let's go. Big strike, go! Lightning Tiger Blade! Awesome! Alright, now let's take down this big wolf. Don't worry. Oh no, watch out, watch out. Another bad guys are getting in my way. Come on now, we can take him. There we go. Oh no. Bad guy got on top of me. Oh, get out of there. Alright now. Go for another strike. Let's go. Flaming Swing. Burn! Alright now. Getting there, red-haired dude. Alright, we got... Oh, whoops. I guess we killed him too fast and we couldn't get the strike. It would have been super hilarious if we could strike down all the enemies with our big strikes. Alright, now more bad guys. Let's mow them down. Oh, we can do it. Come on, it's just another bad guy. We can take a wet. Oh yeah, let's go. Supreme Alter! Boom! Take all that damage. Alright, now. Get out here, you little guard. Alright, just one enemy left. There we go. Dragon Swarm right to the face.
Looks like we got them all.
Awesome, we took them all down. Alright, what's gonna be waiting for us at the end? Ooh, we got a whole bunch of gold. I need that gold, I really do, to pay for my gacha pulls. I mean, my bills, yeah. It's going straight to bills? I don't know what you're saying about it being to go into gacha games or anything. No. It's definitely not going to WWE Champions. It's WWE Champions time! I'm just kidding, of course. Yeah, I don't play gacha games.
This must be it. The entrance to the
All right, where's Exodia? We need to defeat Exodia.
It's just a wall.
We'll defeat him and then split him up into 5 pieces. And then when the lands turn into flying islands later, the Empire will go looking for them to try and seize power. Yes, all games are interconnected with each other, you know? It makes sense in my nonsensical lore. What? There's just a door here? Alright, Alvin, use your sovereign powers to get us inside. Oh dang. Door of light appeared.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
Wait, what?
What?
What the?
Is the door closing again? What is that? What's this?
Alphen.
What's going on?
You again.
Tomorrow's the
Why do you look so much like Shioni?
We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
Alright, tell me about...
What am I sovereign of?
I wonder what the Forbidden Zone is gonna look like.
An experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for. Let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Depended on it? Like how?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home.
And technically we did get home on 300 years later.
One more day.
Only we got an iron mask. Only Alpha got an iron mask put on him that suppressed his memories and his ability to feel, as well as the inability to feel emotion. But you know, made him a typical shonen protagonist.
Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people. If we didn't see the humanity in each other.
Oh, I like that a lot.
So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
That's so good, I like that.
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end.
But the ceremony went badly.
I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
Now, back to reality. I remember more about my past that I had amnesia about.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
Wait, they all saw the vision too? Of course they did.
Speaking to.
Of course they did. It's an anime game. Of course they all saw the same vision.
Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yamori.
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
Oh yeah, we did be like, yo, do we know each other, Miss Shioni? And she was like, nah.
It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
Yeah, she does look a lot like her.
It was a conversation we
I was wondering if that was Shioni, though.
the night before the ceremony.
I'm probably very confused. It's not Shioni. It's just somebody distantly related to her.
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation.
Danon astral energy?
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus.
And what for?
For all we know. Perhaps
now what are...
to the spot where
Oh yeah, we never got into why they needed to suck the life force out of our planet.
Itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Alright, tell me, what do you know about this lore?
Yeah, it was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a...
Almost like you're modeled the same.
Yeah, there certainly is a...
Only with a different hairstyle.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Only with a different hairstyle.
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I'm sure I can handle anything.
Like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as
under those red women.
I'd like to liberate them too, if I can.
Whatever they're doing to shield everybody from the truth and lead this farce of a crown contest, we have to bring it down.
Always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you.
Oh right, I wish I could cast indignation. That would be a very helpful spell right now.
Let's bust this thing.
Sadly, it was a villain's mystic arts. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time it was a villain's mystic art. I mean,
after that last illusion,
it tells us a theory of the final bad guy had indignation as a mystic art. Yeah, you know, they're technically Laffy set in the future. Alright now. Alright now, let's go? Question mark? Oh no, is the boss gonna show up and try to fight us? Oh no, we're gonna run into a boss, aren't we? I mean, this does look like a boss arena. Just waiting for the game to load. Loading in assets. Yo, where the heck are we? You know, this kind of reminds me of Gaia and Tales of Symphonia. Looks like there's some people here. Hey, wait a minute. You're the woman who wanted revenge on the red-haired guy.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
She's under the mind control of the black-eyed children.
She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
What? She has that? She's drawing on the powers of darkness. Uh-oh. She's drawing on the powers of darkness to summon a malignant fiend from the underworld. Hey, I know who that is! That's Ironclaw from Final Fantasy V!
But that's preposterous.
Hey guys, big ups to Ironclaw from Final Fantasy V!
Here it comes!
Tormented limbs.
What? I've never known Sparia to control symbols like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a masterpiece?
Alright, we should probably turn it.
Where did we get our hands on that?
First we handle the Dougal, then we get some answers. Aim for the weak spot.
Alright, you guys aim for the weak spot.
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good. I'll leave it to you.
How are we gonna get to its weak spot though? It's all the way up there. Oh, thank you for the healing. Watch out for the big sweep. Assuming Sweep Hand, it's just like I'm fighting Denon. Just like fighting the Dawn. Oh dang. It really does feel like I'm fighting Ironclaw from Final Fantasy V. Oh, it's doing a big darkness attack! It's hitting with the power, hitting with the forces of darkness. Oh yeah, there we go. Core break. Core break time. Punish. Alright, now let's punish. Oh good, flaming swing. That's what we need. There we go. Oh, you're locked into Dragon Swarm on that. Oh, it's awakening. Oh, it's getting rid. What are chances that this guy has a Mystic Art? Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, that really hurts quite a lot. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. That place is toxic. Alright, Iron Claw, we can beat you. I beat you in Final Fantasy V all those years ago. I should really replay Final Fantasy V. Oh, right. It does look like it's got this weak point back. Oh wait, what if... Ow, I'm getting battered. Oh, get out of there. Oh, it's awakening. I don't like that. Get out of there. Ow, ow, ow. I'm getting battered. Get up, Alvin. Oh no, it's doing a big sweep attack. That's doing a big darkness attack. Doing a lot more now. Probably because it's low in health. Probably the enemy AI is low in health, so it's banning the same move over and over. Alright, Iron Claw, you're done. You are done for. You're done, Iron Claw. Take this. Flaming swing to the face. Get him out of here. And we have defeated Iron Claw from Final Fantasy V. Big ups for the cameo. Big ups for the Final Fantasy V cameo. Snap back to reality.
Faria, can you hear me? Faria.
We know it's the Black-Eyed Children.
She's preparing another summoning.
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take...
Not that the Red-Eyed Children care. Go on, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna kill her? Oh, you broke the spear.
Forgive me.
Yes, punch her in the gut. Dang, I can't believe... Dang, red-haired guy just punched a woman in the gut. Dang. Hard enough to knock her out, too.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Yeah, are you okay, dude? You had to confront your past.
Please, can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
By the way, how'd she get ahead of us?
To be in here.
It's not like we had any distractions along the way, did we?
Somewhere a little safer.
Oh yeah, the red-haired children could fly and apparently teleport, I guess.
I'll take her off your hands.
You? Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to
Wait,
find
what?
out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't
Well,
lying?
why were you...
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some.
Oh, Willie.
I'll take Faria. Leave her with me.
Alright, you treat her and get her free from the possession of the Black-Eyed Children.
I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
Well, now we know our enemy has the powers of darkness. That's not good. Hey, little Nate.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her.
No,
do
it
you?
wasn't your fault at all.
Somebody got to her.
I mean,
Strike
I
back.
guess it sort of was. It gave her...
Someone who knew me
I
well
guess
enough
it
to
kind of
know
was,
that
but you know,
back.
the Black-Eyed Children brainwashed her and then
Well,
gave her the powers
neither
of
you nor
darkness.
Faria would have lost its loved ones.
Yeah, and they didn't really care if she lived or died.
You're wrong.
Sounds like these evil puppet masters really have no regard for anybody's lives.
As for Tarnagan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
I agree, Kasara. We need to definitely put an end to it.
Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim.
Nice shot of Kasara right there.
I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have...
Oh no.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already passed, but for those still alive.
Okay, we're having a Tales Symphonia speech, I guess.
Kasara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others.
We gotta have these life lessons whenever we play a Tales of game, after all.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself. And for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion.
Huh?
Thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
Oh, that's so nice.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Alright, let's continue. Oh, what's gonna happen over here? What's gonna happen? And well, what are you doing?
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
The voice of the planet? Question mark?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
Oh, what? It really was the voice of the planet. The voice of astral energy. Of course astral energy is sentient. Why would it not be? That's where they did the channeling ceremony, in that place. Something went wrong. But what went wrong?
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
Uh-oh, why is it purple? I don't like that. Why is it purple? Why is it thorns? There's a mastermind behind the thorns. Horse. That's a Ur of Darkness. Okay, I guess they channeled Satan or something, I guess. Oh no. Yep, they just channeled Satan. I guess that means the final boss is gonna be yet another Tales of Angel. Oh no. And then he wrought destruction across all of Renan. And I haven't been able to recover ever since. no, Shioni, I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is I remembered some parts of my past. The bad news is there's a mastermind behind your Curse of Thorns and this whole mess, and it turns out it's Satan.
What was that? It felt like
Of course it's Satan.
like the whole world.
I got the oh.
It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
What is the mastermind behind this darkness? Tell me.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
Holy crap, end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse.
Holy crap, of course the final boss is something of an apocalyptic scale. Of course it is. Why would it not be? This is a JRPG.
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
Uh-oh.
That's right.
Then where's Naori then?
Those thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
Oh no. Oh well, Shioni's just possessed by demons, I guess.
Found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
Uh-oh.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What
It's the
was that?
powers of darkness.
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience.
Oh no, the darkness formed its own sentience.
Maybe that complete
Oh, no.
is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
Oh no. It turns out the true identity of this monster is,
It's more of a
dark
feeling.
astral energy that gained its own sentience and wants to destroy all
The
life.
will of Dana is made up of
On an
astral energies,
apocalyptic
right?
scale, apparently.
That's what's been showing us.
I mean, of course it is. Why would it not
Should we
be?
really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure.
Cut it out, you two.
Yeah, Dan's move was all about the light, yeah.
Get us nowhere.
This is clearly this is a force of darkness.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of.
Oh no.
And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Alright, now let's do it. Rollin'.
Finally,
Oh no.
Begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes.
Why are we walking so slow?
A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries
I don't like
ago.
this.
We still don't know how to get rid of them.
What's gonna
Just
happen?
hope we can find a way.
What's gonna happen?
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns, as well as my own past.
Of course, we're gonna confront the cause of the amnesia.
I have to be ready to face
Of
it.
course, it's almost like amnesia is a very convenient plot device for the ending of any game.
I just need a little time first.
First, I would like to prepare first. And beat the boss with the power of friendship. I'm not so sure about that. Well, we are approaching a point of no return, so... I think the only wise move right now is to, go raid somebody. And then I'm gonna go back to the shop, and then I'm gonna go back to the shop behind the scenes so that, and so that I can get some weapons for what I made for this final dungeon. Alright, who even is on? Who even is on right now? I mean, of course. Alright, you guys want to see something cool? Mackenzie, let's go. We're gonna go raid Mackenzie. Now, she is a cartoon VTuber who's a robot. And also very evil. Yeah, her streams are pure chaos. You're gonna love it. You know the rules, and so do I. Moonbat raid, there we go. Remember to play games and have fun. Okay, bye-bye now.